Hello everyone and welcome to Indie Island. In this series I'm going to take a look at new indie games and give you an insight into how they play. So today we're going to be taking a look at On Rusty Trails. This game is brought to you by Black Panther Studios, who also made Tiny and Big Grandpa's Leftovers, which I absolutely loved. They've also made a game called About Love, Hate and Other Things, which I've not actually played. First off, this game looks stunning. Its crisp frame rate and excellent art makes it easy on the eye as soon as you step in. Watching the opening cutscene actually makes you think you wish to complete this quest, even if you're not entirely sure what it is you're going to be going through yet. Playing as Elvis, you set out on a quest to get a new home as your old one was destroyed by a vicious storm. Through his platforming adventure you end up in the middle of what seems as a race war between the red triangles and the blue monsters. This is clearly an issue the developer feels strongly about, as there are many different pointers in the game which push you to finding them. But they never really throw it into your face, and you're free just to set off on the platforming adventure rather than digging deeper into the story if you so choose. Although I think you'll be missing out on some fine work if that is what you decide to do. Throughout the levels in the game you'll cross over many platforms which you can stick to thanks to having magnetic boots. This allows you to run around all sides of the platform without worrying about falling to your death. Early on in the game you acquire a blue suit which allows you to jump on the blue platforms in the game, which actually disappear if you're in the red form and vice versa. This blue suit also means you are immune to the rain clouds. You have to be quick thinking to switch between the two on the fly to land on different colour platforms. Luckily this is all easily done with just a press of a button. With great fluid platforming, anyone who is used to platforming should feel right at home here. Although the first few times you are running full speed and end up on the underside of a platform can catch you off guard. This can cause frustrating first few levels which you mistime a jump and end up jumping off the bottom of a platform rather than to the new one which you intended. But after a few tries I got the hang of things pretty easily, and you should as well. Throughout the multiple chapters in the game you will come across different hazards. Most of these are colour coded, meaning you will be switching costumes pretty regularly. Introducing these at a good pace keeps the game fresh throughout its fun but short lifespan. The difficulty of the game scales smoothly as you progress. Nothing's ever too hard that you find yourself frustrated, but the challenge is just enough to keep you engaged in the game. In each levels there are little triangle collectibles in which you can use to unlock checkpoints scattered around the level, or you can opt to keep them, not only making the game a bit more challenging for yourself, but also boost your ranks on the leaderboards and netting you some Steam achievements in the process. In terms of difficulty, I would say this game is somewhere in the middle ground. It's harder than a game like Super Mario Bros., but a Super Meat Boy veteran will find themselves pretty easily getting through the game. As you travel around the world you'll encounter NPCs who are yelling, painting billboards with messages on them. If you approach these groups in the wrong shoot you will actually get sneered at. So if you approach as the red triangle and you approach a blue set of monsters, you're going to get sneered at. This makes a such cute game actually appear quite dark and the further you look into it. It is a take on racism that's not in your face but delivers a strong message. Despite the game perhaps not being as long as some consumers would like, I think with a price tag of just over £8 it is sure to be value for money for anyone who likes a good platforming title. On Rusty Trails is therefore an easy recommend for anyone who likes platformers. With its beautiful landscapes mixed in with a serious topic of racism, this is sure to be an indie game you want to check out. So please go ahead on Steam, check this game out, it's well worth your time. And for much more on indie games and other gaming content, please subscribe to my channel if you feel you want to. If you have the time, please share my videos, that would be a great help to me. And until next time folks, see you later. Peace.